This is Casey with Therapy Training Collective, and this is a short video on how to best utilize our EMDR scaling chart. This tool is based off of the standard EMDR protocol, which calls for a VOC score, which is the validity of cognition, as well as a SUDS scale, which is the subjective units of distress when processing with clients. If you have not yet downloaded this tool, it is available for free at therapytrainingcollective.com. On our homepage, if you'll just scroll down to the free tools section, you are able to download this tool for free there. So when you access this tool, there are two different scales that you will see that are represented on the download. We have the SUDS scale that incorporates the 0 to 10 scaling for subjective units of distress. And then on the reverse side, we have the VOC scale that ranges from 1 to 7 based off of the EMDR standard protocol scaling requirements. So each scale also has the coordinating faces that refer to the standard medical pain scaling that most people are fairly familiar with to increase visual comprehension as far as what would be considered a distressing score as opposed to what would be considered a positive or no distress score. And this scale can be helpful for a number of different situations. As EMDR therapists, we are tasked with applying standard protocol principles to a variety of different settings and helping to adapt the protocols to clients with different needs. And as a result, this scaling can help us with some of those adaptations. So the first population that this scale can be really helpful for is when we're working with a client that may have more difficulty with general auditory processing. Every once in a while, you'll probably encounter a client that when you say these scales to them, they kind of stumble or aren't quite grasping verbally the difference between the 0 to 10, the reverse order. There's just a little bit of problem in processing and reporting accurately the numbers to you. And so by giving this visual representation, we often find that clients are able to more accurately report their distress levels to us. This is also true for any client that may have some kind of learning disability or a language barrier that may interfere with them being able to fully and accurately conceptualize the scalings and report accurately to you. The second group that we find this scale really helpful for is for younger teens and children that we are trying to adapt the protocol to be a little bit more tangible and a little bit more fun, something to work with as they are processing through their different targets. So some ideas that may be helpful to you is I have laminated this scale in my office, and we'll often find that children or young teens might enjoy marking their different scores with expo markers or dry erase markers on the scale itself, or moving a little figurine up and down the scale to report where they're at different points in the processing. I will also say that we have several clinicians that have chosen to laminate this scale and on the reverse side include a negative or positive cognition list so that they have all of the tools for targets set up easily accessible in one laminated form to hand to a client should there be challenge in setting up a target. So these are some different ideas on how you can best utilize this EMDR scale. We hope that it is helpful to you.